Good morning, everybody. It is 7:30 Saturday morning. I had a little extra time, so I thought I'd come on here and chat for a bit. Oh, that sun this morning. Okay, let's see. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's well. Hope you've had some coffee, maybe, if you're up, and breakfast, and say good morning. Give somebody a hug. Something make you feel better right now. I know my morning didn't start off horrible. Actually, it started off pretty good. I got up early and then was having a conversation about my grandson, why he should not have torn the shroud off of his car. It has a big one underneath because that protects things that happen, like tearing up your radiator when you run into curbs in your oil pan. But he had to have an argument with me. Well, I haven't done anything since. Well, he just took it off the other day. And well, my husband got to see how he just likes to argue back and forth and banter with me over stupid shit. What? I pulled it out of my fucking head that his shroud and what it's for and that it should be on. I make these things up because, I have all day to do that. Sorry about the shadow, guys, but it's the trees and the sun. So, yeah. So, I just got out of there. I got to go. So, that's why I'm early. I'm not going to argue and fight with him, and I'll get up here and take my time. I just filled up with gas, and I'm not stopping to get donuts or anything this morning to take up there. I might bake some cookies tonight to take tomorrow, but I've got sweet tea in a big insulated container. I've got a thermos of coffee. I got a banana, and I got some nuts and cranberries. That's what I like to eat. I bake and I buy and I take all this food for everybody else, and because I want to. It makes me feel good, and they all enjoy it and look forward to it. So tomorrow I'll make something tonight for tomorrow. Breathing's a little easier today, except you know what? I just remembered I forgot to take my medicine. It's all right. I'll live. I'll do it when I get home. My whole morning was kind of thrown off because I went to bed early, believe it or not, I did. I needed to sleep, and I got up about 5:30 so I could get up and get my shower and get out of Chris's way. Although we have 3 bathrooms with 3 showers, I have my stuff in there, but if I need to, I can use my bathroom. I don't want to use John's bathroom. Sometimes it's toxic. I have to go in there with a hazmat outfit on to clean it. And I got the animals taken care of, coffee made, all that kind of stuff. But, and I kept saying, got to take your medicine. I didn't take it. That's all right. I get feeling too weird. I'll just pack up and come home. That's all. I'm my own boss. I knew I was forgetting something, but I did think to stick, and that should have thrown up a flag with me. I did remember to stick my good inhaler with its little canister thing on it. See this thing? In my purse, so we'll see how that goes. And because it's not like I can call John and say, John, can you bring Grandma her medicine because she forgot it? No, because John doesn't have a car today. When his grandfather gets home after working all day in this heat, he's going to take him out there and see if they can figure out what's wrong with this car and get it fixed. I'm not driving him to work. I can't every night, all the way where he works, and then come home and then get up in the morning and take him to work. And I'm not putting that kind of mileage on my cars. I'm not doing it. I explained to him the reason I have older cars, and I love my own seatbelt. And I love my cars. I won't give them up until they're absolutely freaking dead. But I take care of them. It doesn't matter to me that they're older vehicles. Hang on, guys. I'm trying to find the other part of my seatbelt. I keep them nice, and I keep them in good running order, and I take care of them, I think John has the attitude all over over the road. Cop's probably going to stop me. There we go. I'm thinking John's of the attitude, well, you know, it's old. What does it matter? Well, when we gave him that car for his birthday last year, that was a nice looking car. I would have driven that. It's a Cougar. Granted, it's an older one. I think it's like a 97, but it's beautiful. Well, no, not anymore. It's not. Not after 3 accidents. It's not. And how many curbs he's run into and how many other things he's run into that he hasn't had to mention. So, yeah. Well, what are you going to do? I'm going to get off the Jonathan thing this morning because I'm a little aggravated. Apparently, he had a good time when he went to this heavy metal concert last night with numerous bands in Tampa. And comes home with some kind of red shit they threw all over the audience saying it was blood or something. I don't, sadistic sick shit, you know. What am I going to do? I say, no, you can't go to things like that, but he's 19 years old, number one, and number two, he's going to do it even if I said no. So, and I remember, you know, I remember when I was 19, I was out on my own raising my daughter. Working, had a place of my own, had my own car, paid my own bills. Boy, that sun is bright this morning, guys. Sorry, I got to put that down a little bit for a few minutes. But, so yeah, you know, kid stuff. I can't involve my life into it anymore because they're allowed to do what they want no matter how parents feel about it. You know, you have no say anymore. So, you know, what good's it gonna do? You know, just like had mentioned, he said he mentioned going back to, I don't know where it was, North Dakota with Rick. And I told him here too wise and everything else and why he's not ready. Rick will be leaving in a few months, I guess, and John don't have a dime to his name. I said, man, you know, you can't take the car because you're not going to have insurance. You have to get a new tag on the car because that car is tagged in my birth month in my name. I'm responsible for everything that happens with it. So you have to make those changes, get your own insurance, which is going to cost you a ton of money. Then you have to have traveling money. You have to have food money. You have to have money for an apartment and utilities and things you're going to need in your apartment. I said, really, John? They said, do you have $10,000 minimum in the bank? And that's cutting it close. You know, they don't get it. You know, I don't know. Oh, shit. Okay, my van went to go into limp mode for some reason. It does that every now and then. It's a built-in feature with Honda for some reason, or at least with this. And it's called safety mode. I don't know what it's all about. It just started doing it, I don't know, in the last year, and I've had it to the mechanic. Mechanic can't find anything. He said there's no reason for it to be doing that. But it's a built-in mechanism, you know, and I don't know, maybe I want to take off a little too heavy footed from the light or something. It just slows you down until you let off the accelerator, and then it'll pick up and go right where it needs. So I'm used to it, of course, because I'm told there's nothing wrong with my car. I saw that sheriff back there do a real quick U-turn. I'm trying to get out of the fast lane and get over if these people will. And in case he's coming this way after somebody, I don't know. Hopefully not me. So yeah, headed to the market, get there. I'm gonna take my time setting up and start deciding for next weekend on Sunday. It'll be my last weekend because I'm not going to August to see. I think I'm going to bring my jewelries, and I'm going to probably bring most of it home. I don't want to leave it out there in that heat, that humidity. So, yeah, I'm going to be bringing stuff home next Sunday, so I'll need Chris's help Sunday. So it's kind of a good thought that I don't have to get up on the weekends and, go do this. But I'm still going to be working. I have all new products and things I have to get ready and priced and packaged. And because I don't leave most of my stuff out. I cringe every time somebody touches stuff, and kids, you don't know. I do know. I watch these people, and I watch these women go in and out of bathrooms and, don't wash their hands. And I get it. They're still touching packaging, but they're not touching product. I can eventually, go through and freshen up all the packaging, but not the product. So, and I think when I go back in September, I'm just going to take minimal what I need till I see how September's going to be. I know November, December are real busy there. And January, February, March, they're all busy. But the holidays are real busy, and I'm not so sure if I want to go through all next summer doing this. I might just pay rent July and August and not come those 2 months. Maybe Terry and Bev might want it. They want it for next month, so I told him, he offered to pay the rent. I'm gonna pay this building because my son, he's not using that, but he's gonna pay the rent for the whole space. I could tell him I'm, doing vacation rent, and I only have to pay half on the space. The building is still the full 50, which is good for a whole building a month. But you pay for your space also. And I could just pay half of the space cost, and then if they rent it out while I'm gone, then I would get that money back. But Terry and his wife didn't want that. They wanted my space, and they didn't want anybody else to be able to, take it over in case, if somebody came in the office and said, you got something on main aisle, they would be aware that I wasn't there and give it away. So we're not going to do it that way. And if they're still there and I'm still there through all the holidays, I'll talk to them about July and August next year. I'm sure they'll want it. So, and then I'll just take the summer off next year because I'll probably need it. Hopefully by then we'll have some property, or the house will be on the market, that kind of thing. I'm excited about moving out to where there's no people. Trust me, I want to do that so bad. My house, I love my house. It's a home. We've made it a home. It's not just a house. And so Chris and I were talking last night. When we move, I've already chosen my tiny home building, office, workspace, my area. It's 12 by 32 with front porch, with windows, to put a little kitchen area in there. And, I don't need a kitchen, maybe a microwave and a little fridge, because, we're going to have the RV right there, and I have an idea of putting them this way with a platform in the middle, driving the RV. I have a whole idea anyhow. So, a lot of my stuff, I'm going to go through it carefully because a lot of it I can take. And a lot of it I'll give up. A lot of pots and pans and kitchen things. And, I won't need my big mixer anymore, and these big, huge pans that I bake in. And I'll go through my clothes, things like that, I'm working on it slowly. Right now, I'm going to start in the kitchen. Is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to paint as I go through things. And what I already told Chris, we finally got that straight. What I'm keeping, I will find a home for it in the RV, and if I need it, I'll just walk my old ass out there and get it. So, the hard thing is going to be partying with all of my Christmas decorations. Oh my God, I think I've got 9 trees. I might still utilize them now. I can put them up wherever I want. So, we'll see. I'm not sure. What a beautiful morning it is. What a great drive. Glad I got out of the house early today. Looks like there's rainy skies behind me, though. I hope not. The way my stuff is set up. I might change it this morning though, even if it's only temporary. Because I need this space, so. We'll see. I might get Terry to take a thing down for me that I use, but I don't use a lot. That Chris made, and tomorrow we can decide where it goes in. That way I can move my tables and push them around and change it, because I got to get it to where if it rains, because of that leaky fucking gutter that they put up, I can save my stuff, because I have, you know, the roll down tarp thing. We'll see. So yeah, I think I'll go in this morning and rearrange a little bit, and that's probably what I'm going to do first. Because if they would have fixed that leaky gutter, it wouldn't be. Even if it rains though, the way I have my stuff set up, my one little back 4-foot table could get all wet. So I'm just gonna, we're in the rainy season, I'm just gonna change it so it's, and Chris will come tomorrow and say, but babe, I asked you to wait, blah blah. Well, we know what babe does. Babe does her own shit when she wants to. So let's see if I can drink coffee without getting it on my white shirt like I did last week. So anyhow, all right guys, I don't have that much further to go, maybe 5 miles or so. I'm gonna hop off here, not bore you to death, because I am at what, 16 minutes, 15 minutes. I'll try to keep them under 20. I'd like to keep them 10 or under, but you know, my big mouth starts running, and this is what freaking happens. Blah 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 blah. Squirrel family's here today. I probably should have worn my shirt that I bought with a squirrel on. I'm gonna add a saying to it also, but anyhow guys, enjoy your morning. Have a beautiful day. Hug somebody. Tell somebody you love them. Do something nice for you. You're important. Get up. Move around. Let's do this together. Let's keep going, guys. As long as you keep showing up, I'm going to keep showing up. And thank you so very much for coming and watching and letting me know that somebody's interested in what I have to say. And it's not anything important. It's not anything special. It's daily life. It's, you can still get through your life. I am 66 years old. And I just go and I do and I don't stop. So y'all have a beautiful day. Love y'all. Thank you so much. And as hubby would say, maybe ask him to push your button. So if y'all push that button for, I'm not sure what the reasons are still. I don't even know if I want to know. But if you will, makes hubby smile every time he sees a view or a like or whatever. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. I'll be back later. Have a beautiful day.